What's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if you are new here, howdy hey, the name's Alyssa. Thanks for stopping by. Today we are watching Emma 2020 version, and you guys spammed the mess out of me. You guys spammed me so much about this movie and like 2 or 3 other ones, spoiler alert, we shall be doing in the coming months. So subscribe if you want to see that one. You guys really were leaving comments about in the Pride and Prejudice video. You guys are crazy because I have never had a video get over 10,000 views, let alone 110,000 views. That's insane. So thank you guys so much for watching that video. It was so much fun. Let's play a little game of what's in Alyssa's cup. Dun-dun-dun. And today we have a salted caramel mocha. Yes, that's what's in this cup. And if you haven't already, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps out a lot in terms of getting my videos out there and growing this channel. But let's go ahead and get into this movie, which I'm really excited to see. Let's go. Emma Woodhouse, handsome, clever, and rich, had lived nearly 21 years in the world with very little to distress or vex her. Okay, nice. The music's pretty cheery. Oh, that's Anna Taylor-Joy, right? Anna Taylor-Joy? Ooh, the colors. Emma, let's go, let's go. I like that she's walking in between the 2 M's. Oh, she seems sweet, I think. Just by appearances, she looks like she'd be a kind girl. Elsa, please, I know you're in there.
How am I to bear it when you are gone?
I'm going only half a mile, Emma.
Oh, she got her flowers.
You have been a friend, a governess in office, but little short of a mother in affection.
Stop, that's sweet.
I wish you every happiness on your wedding day.
Oh, she's getting married. Okay.
Oh, Miss Taylor!
No, I love that, the joke.
You would not have had Miss Taylor live with us forever when she might have had a house of her own.
My sister married 7 years ago, Papa. You must be reconciled to it by now.
That was a terrible day.
This man did not say that was a terrible day.
It shall always be a matter of great joy to me that I made the match myself.
Oh, so she's like a matchmaker.
I promise to make none for myself, Papa.
This music is way cheerier than Pride and Prejudice.
Miss Woodhouse. Morning.
You know how some people just have like a Renaissance face? This lady right here looks like she could be, I don't know, in a painting.
This morning, I could not get my bonnet on for trembling.
Ooh, she does not look happy about that.
It's too joyful.
Why does she look so fed up?
I have a fancy that Mr. Weston's son may surprise us. He's Frank Churchill now, Papa.
Wait, that guy looks like, who's that? Wait, oh, what's that movie? I'm just gonna put it on the screen. He looks like that character. Also, this guy looks pretty young. Aw, it's her wedding day.
Dearly beloved friend,
We have gathered here today.
to join together this man and this woman
This man and this woman. Maybe that's what they did back then, but I just find that funny.
in this time of man's great innocence.
Innocence.
Innocence?
Innocence.
Where'd they find this guy? That is a massive. Is that Jell-O? Is that like a Jell-O cake? She looks like she's contemplating her life. Oh, she's happy for her friend. The yellow. So this movie seems to be a lot more vibrant in color than Pride and Prejudice. Getting dressed for the day. I like his little trench coat. He must be the main love interest. Bro, same. Ooh, does she like him? Not her running over there to play piano.
You must have had a shocking walk.
Not at all, sir. It's a beautiful evening.
You must have found it very damp and dirty.
Dirty, sir.
He's just trying to sit down. That's funny. Like the Ellen show.
What of Mr. Frank Churchill? Is he every bit as handsome as his father promised he would?
You see, he wished exceedingly to come, but his aunt and uncle could not spare him.
He chose not to come.
We have never met Mr. Frank Churchill.
The dad is just sitting back there knocked out.
You are the worst judge in the world, Miss Knightley, of the difficulties of dependence. You have no idea what it is to have tempers to manage.
Well, I shall remember that next time you quarrel with me.
Because he knows there'll be a next time. I like that. Ooh, oh, okay, this is cool. I'm hoping this is how they're telling us that time is passing. I love the font on this. Oh, it's pretty.
There, distinctly. Do you feel it? A chill draft. A chill and sickly draft.
Miss Taylor would have felt it.
Oh, he's missing the girl who just got married. I like that. That's a cool outfit. New character unlocked.
Know you the Martins, Miss Woodhouse?
I know that they are tenant farmers.
Mr. Robert Martin went 3 miles one day to bring me walnuts because he knew how fond I was of them. I believe he's very clever.
That's sweet. Why does Emma seem so salty? Oh, girl. The crunching.
Mr. Elton, Miss Harriet Smith.
It is my great honor.
Ah, I I see what she's doing. She's playing her matchmaking.
Mr. Frank Churchill is the artist.
And Mr. Churchill is to inherit the entire estate.
Sheesh.
We both lost our mothers when we were very young, and he has his aunt to care for as I have papa. Mr. Elton is such a good-humoured man, so cheerful and obliging.
She's like, don't you think so? Whoa. Do we all... Wait, I didn't get the memo that we're all wearing red capes. What is this about? Is this some kind of like club or something?
We've had a letter this very morning from my niece, Jane Fairfax.
I hope that she's well.
Her health. Oh, Miss Woodhouse, you are so very
She did
kind
ask.
to inquire. Service in recent days. They were, too pretty.
That is literally how I am in stores. I'm like, oh, look at this. Da, 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 da. And then I get distracted, and then I'm over here, I'm over there. Live footage, my friend.
But Mr.
There you
Dixon
go.
saved her life. Oh, to think that poor Jane may have perished.
She's looking like, that wouldn't be too bad.
I am very pleased that Miss Fairfax was not harmed.
That's a lie. Straight lie.
One is sick of the very name, Jane Fairfax.
Sheesh.
It is Robert Martin.
Is that the voice she likes? See, I don't understand why she's really upset by her, like her friends and people around her falling in love with other people. I don't know if it's because she is wanting them to be with someone of maybe better class, better rank. I don't know. He traveled a long way to get her those nuts. Look at her. That girl is smitten.
Mrs. Martin thinks you the most handsome woman in all of Highbury.
He thinks me vain enough already.
Your vanity lies a different way.
Did I tell you what Mr. Elton said of you the other day? He called you loveliness itself.
Aww. Aww. I hope Emma wasn't lying.
These are exquisitely done, Miss Woodhouse. You have a charming talent.
I wonder, does he actually like Emma and he's like kind of kind to her friend or what?
What an exquisite possession a good picture of her would be.
Is she trying to get him to paint her friend? Stop! She's gorgeous.
Mr. Woodhouse, your daughter's gifts are without compare. Bear witness.
Huzzah!
Made her too tall, Emma.
Bro, what?
When it is finished, you must have it framed.
Trust me. With this commission, Miss Woodhouse, it would be my great honor.
I love that.
He is in love with you.
Miss Smith knows nothing about herself and looks upon Emma as knowing everything.
You are so used to live alone. You do not know the value of a companion.
You tell him, sister.
She always declares that she will never marry. I should like to see Emma in love.
Okay, can I just say, I love when the British people say Emma, because it's not Emma, it's like Emma.
Emma in love.
There's no R in there. Sounds kind of cool. Bro, that's the winds from the other day. I'm telling you, the winds were crazy here in Alabama. Look at all the sheep.
May I be so bold as to seek your advice?
Robert Martin has offered me his hand.
Wow.
He writes as if he really loves me very much.
Oh, she doesn't like that.
What shall I say? Dear Miss Woodhouse, do advise me.
The words must be your own.
Okay, at least she's giving her freedom for that.
Do you think I ought to refuse him?
Oh, she's reading in between the lines.
If a woman doubts whether she should accept a man or not, she certainly ought to refuse him.
Girl, what? Emma, what are you doing?
Perhaps it is safer.
That's why I don't understand though. And I guess we'll find out as time goes on. What does Emma get out of her not being with the guy that she really wants to be with? She was super excited about the one that went all that way to get her the thing that she liked. I'm interested to see how this unfolds.
Do you think I had better say no?
You must be the best judge of your own happiness.
See, in her being vague, she's kind of giving her answer. She's gonna refuse him.
I have now quite determined and really almost made up my mind. Refuse, Mr. Martin.
She's gonna smile.
Harriet Smith refuse Robert Martin.
Emma, you persuaded her to refuse him.
I mean, he's not wrong.
I should not feel that I had done wrong.
Your infatuation about that girl blinds you. What are Harriet Smith's claims?
Yes,
Probably
that
no
was a
separate
father's
provision
gentleman
at all.
and a gentleman
Certainly
of
no respect for
fortune.
relation. She's pretty and she is good-tempered, and that is all.
That is all. A girl with such loveliness as Harriet has a certainty of being admired and sought after wherever she goes.
Let her marry Robert Martin and she is safe.
Yeah, literally.
Respectable forever. But if you teach her to expect to marry greatly, nobody within her reach will ever be good enough for her. If Elton is the man, then I think from his general way of talking, when there are only men present, I'm convinced that he does not mean to throw himself away.
But know that I am done with matchmaking for the present.
Huh? I don't believe it.
I only want to keep Harriet for myself.
Oh, I see. She is sad. Her sister got married. A lady that helped her. I can't remember the word that was used from earlier. And then now she doesn't want her friend to go too because it's making her feel her own loneliness. Okay. She's so cute. Oh, it's the picture. Huh? Sir. It's like it's time to put on a show, guys. That's so extra. I love the way that they broke this down. This is helpful in terms of knowing that the seasons are passing. Are y'all good? Not the baby crying. Oh, look at all the little children.
That was unendurable.
Oh, it's her sister.
See this
Oh, she looks so annoyed by holding that baby. She does not want to hold that baby at all.
I must beg you not to speak of the sea. I who have never seen it.
Your physician.
He was recommended.
Let us be friends.
Even the baby's like, yes. Oh, that could be them as a happy little family. I think I'm having a hard time reading her face. Now it seems like she doesn't mind the kid. What are you annoyed about? I'm so confused right now.
Tell your aunt, little Emma, is very wrong, and she ought to set you a better example.
Oh!
Do not send for Perry.
Send for Perry.
Poor Perry's overworked. Their shoulders are touching. Ooh, I like this shot. That's pretty. She is stunning.
Was Mr. Martin very disappointed?
Heartbroken.
A man cannot be more so.
I feel like she's gonna regret that later in the movie. They remind me of, if you ever watch Pretty Little Liars, when A had like the red jacket and they're all trying to figure out who A is. That's what that reminds me of. The way that this movie is filmed and how colorful it is, it reminds me of Series of Unfortunate Event on Netflix. Miss Woodhouse must be a really big deal here.
I'm always ill at Christmas.
You'll miss the party at Randall's. And Frank Churchill is expected at last.
Welcome, my friends!
Is Churchill?
How's poor Miss Smith?
No better, I'm afraid.
This guy always looks so stinking happy. He looks like the happiest man that's ever lived.
She will be missed every moment.
She will be missed every moment.
Frank has been detained at Enscombe, I'm sorry to say.
There is something sus happening with this Frank Churchill. Oh, he noticed. Oh, he noticed!
Another fine, flourishing letter full of professions and falsehoods.
Uh-huh.
You seem determined to think ill of him. You against, I for him. And we shall have no chance of agreeing until he is really here.
Prejudice.
Pride and Prejudice.
But I am, without at all being ashamed of it. My love for Mr. and Mrs. Weston gives me a decided prejudice in his favour.
Hey, at least she know herself. What is this man's deal?
If Frank does not marry a lady of some fortune, then he will be entirely cut out from her will.
There is jealousy.
I dare say we shall have snow tonight.
Tonight? It was snowing when your mother died.
They're like, time to go. It makes sense though with the passing of their mom.
I am
He
so
mentioned
very
snow
sorry.
and they
We
all
must
cleared.
leave.
You will catch your death. Your husband is not strong.
Are y'all just gonna leave her? This guy again?
Mr. Elton!
I'm ready to die if you refuse me.
What in the world?
You take me for my friend.
Miss Smith? I knew it. I knew it. Oh, I feel bad for her now. She said no to his proposal. This guy, he doesn't actually like her Harriet.
I never thought of Miss Smith in the whole course of my existence.
Oh, that's a burn.
Never cared whether she were dead
Wow.
or alive, but as your friend.
She misstepped here. She misstepped. I wish that she would have gotten confirmation from him that he actually liked her instead of just assuming Harriet's already told Mr. Martin no.
Everything I have said or done for many weeks has been with the sole view of making my adoration to yourself.
No.
Your pursuit of Harriet has given me great pleasure. You're entirely mistaken, sir. I have no thoughts of matrimony at present.
Set those expectations right. Oh. He can leave now. Y'all dismissed. Oh, scared even the horses. This man is in his villain era now.
He never loved me.
Yeah, this is awkward.
He loved you.
Yeah, you kind of screwed her over with that one, Emma.
He assured you of his attachments.
Yeah,
I
you
contrived
did.
his visits to Hartfield.
You owe her a big apology.
I do not blame you, Miss Woodhouse. Silly, really.
Now she has no one. Oh, she throwing that junk. Break it, do it,
Harriet?
do it.
I cannot see it without thinking of him.
But you must keep the likeness.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I will take it, and I will treasure it.
She looks really pretty in blue.
Goodbye, Papa. Why are you so pale? Where is the baby?
Oh.
I wish she would not leave.
Aww.
You must never leave me, Emma.
You know I never could.
I like that shot. Spring. Oh, the things on the table changing? I haven't been paying attention to that.
No one preaches as Mr. Elton does.
Enough about Mr. Elton.
Well, that's one way to do it. Not the one finger.
Jane Fairfax, she has
Died.
She's here.
Oh, she's not dead.
She caught a bad cold. The Campbells thought she'd better come home.
I thank you.
She is very sorry to be
They
parted.
do not like each other. This is so uncomfy.
This is not pleasant.
No.
Miss Woodhouse has invited us to Hartfield. You must sample the tart. Mr. Frank Churchill is a man much talked about in Highbury.
Oh, this competition.
He was at Weymouth when Jane was there.
Uh-oh.
That was the month of his father's wedding.
Yeah, something's not adding up.
Is he handsome?
Oh, she called her bluff. She didn't actually see him.
How well prepared this custard is.
She's like, time to change the subject.
Back her blushes and give sigh for.
You always need that supportive friend in your life, the one who's in the background like, yes, you go, queen, I believe in you.
Wouldn't have it.
Oh, that's a cool little thing in her hair. That's pretty cute. Kind of like a fishing hook. Oh, I feel like this other girl, she's about to come up in there and school her. She's either gonna be really good or she's gonna be really bad.
What a pity you did not bring your music.
I hope I can recollect the tune.
Oh no, she about to crunch this.
Nobody in the world plays like you.
What a sweet friend. Oh, that's cool. You actually get to see her hands playing it. Good job, actress. Now, don't be amazed by that.
You make it very plain you do not like Miss Fairfax.
Everybody supposes we must be so fond of each other because we are the same age.
It's really funny because that's how parents are sometimes. They're like, oh, get in this room. You guys will be best friends. And it's like, no, this kid is a bully and we don't like the same things.
She, who is so accomplished and so superior.
Perhaps the accomplished young woman you wish to be thought yourself.
He's good at reading her. Props to the actress. A lot of times you'll see actors like playing behind the keys and they're not actually doing anything, but she's actually playing at least most of it. So that's pretty cool that she actually learned it. Elton. Who is that? Oh, look at her face. Oh, is that Mr. Martin?
We have missed you. Will you come and visit us again? Of course. Mr. Martin.
Oh. Yes, go after her. Go after her. Let's go. Let's go. In the rain? We're getting a rain scene.
Miss Smith.
The new way's flooded. You would do better going by Mr. Cole's stables.
Stop.
You behaved extremely well, and it is over.
Emma, what are you doing? I do love the colors. It kind of makes me want to breathe a little bit. I'm like, oh, is that him again?
I seek the village of Highbury, sir.
Who are you? That's a cool shot.
My son, Mr. Frank Churchill.
Oh, that's who that was. Why he look like Nick Jonas?
We had a plan to walk to the village.
What I like about this movie is so far I feel like they're doing an excellent job on how they filmed the movie. I feel like they do a really good job with the choices that they've done in terms of their clothing, the backdrops, the flowers, the sky, the carriage, everything to reflect the season that they're in. Oh, I love it so much. I feel like he's gonna be evil, but I don't even care.
I believe we have a mutual acquaintance in Jane Fairfax.
Right, let's go in here.
I merely asked whether you had known much of Miss Fairfax.
It is always the lady's right to decide on the degree of acquaintance.
You answer as discreetly as she would herself.
Uh-huh. This is sus. I like how quirky this movie is. That's cool.
You must have a ball.
When we do, may I hope for the honour of your hand for the first two dances?
Yes! Yes! Look at him! Stop. I know he's gonna turn out bad.
Deign to accept an invitation from the merchant, Mr. Cole.
He's in Highbury only 2 weeks.
He's a
Nah,
trifling
he's
silly
jelly. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, she likes the attention.
A pianoforte, very elegant, delivered to Miss Fairfax this very morning with no return address.
Wow, somebody got her a piano. She's very talented, so I'm glad that somebody got her one.
Pianoforte is a very handsome present.
Ah, she thinks it came from him.
I wonder it was never made before.
Perhaps Miss Fairfax has never been staying here so long. Colonel Campbell is not the giver. Who can be?
Ladies and gentlemen, a duet.
I have made a match between Mr. Knightley and Jane Fairfax.
Oh, she hates that.
He sent his carriage for her as a courtesy and walked himself.
She's like, what?
The first that from the soul doth rise.
So that's how she gets her hair so curly. I'm assuming that's like ripped up pieces of maybe clothes, so it's probably cloth. That's pretty cool that even back then they had their own hack. Who are you? Oh, is that her sister? They look so scared of her. No, that's not the sister. This is a funny movie. This movie's just so over the top and I love it.
For in thy sight.
Stop, he got himself a new girl. I don't know how I feel about that.
He's married.
Married?
He's only been gone 6 weeks.
He got married that fast?
My wife, Mrs. Augusta Elton.
The cakes do look fire though. Can y'all make that gluten and dairy free? Because that looks scrumptious. She looks like the sister from Cinderella, Anastasia. That's cool with her hair, like the little bunny.
We have been calling at Randall's,
And who should call in while we were there? Knightley himself.
Never met him before in her life and calls him Knightley.
Frank is returning. We shall
Wow.
have our ball.
Aww. This is so cute. So for watching Pride and Prejudice and watching this, I love the sisterly aspect, even though yes, they're not sisters. It's just that cute bond. It's just so sweet. Is it like that in all of her stuff? I'm interested to know. Y'all got me hungry.
How do you like my gown?
Ooh. That girl's outfit looks like a vintage heart cake.
A bride, you know, must appear like a bride,
She loves
but
being
my
a
natural
bride.
taste is all for simplicity.
Is it? No. Ooh.
A bride must be first.
Must I go first?
Oh no, please don't make me. Where's the dance floor? Point me to it and I'm ready. That's pretty much what she's doing. Oh, I hope someone asks her to dance. Oh, wait. Okay, I need to go back. Oh, he's watching. Look at him in the back. He was watching. You have a wife. Why aren't you dancing with your wife? I'm telling you, this guy was acting so nice at the beginning. Now he's acting like a little jerk and I am not here for it. Oh, she did not deserve that.
Will you dance, Miss Smith?
Wait, they could get together. And now she's probably jealous. Or maybe not. She's having fun now. And he's having fun. We're all having fun.
Thank you.
He was unpardonably rude.
Yeah, he was.
I was completely mistaken in Mr. Elton.
You would have chosen for him better than he has chosen for himself. She does you credit as you do her.
That's sweet.
Fall asleep.
Let's get this party started.
With whom will you dance?
With you.
With you.
Woo, let's go. Called it. I like this shot.
I'm not embarrassed.
Trouble in Paradise. Stop. Y'all ate with the suggestion. Aww. This is so cute. I love that. The little hand thing behind her back, that was so cute. Oh, he's so singing his tussle. Oh, is he chasing the carriage? My God, you're gonna have to be faster than that. He ran all the way there. Girl, go downstairs. Go downstairs. There you go. Everything she does is so graceful.
When she attempted to escape, she fell. Halfway home when I made the recollection. What is your purpose here?
My horse through a shoe.
We must send for Perry.
I hope Perry's getting paid.
I believe I am in love.
Aww, with who? He never got to tell her what he wanted to say.
Mr. Churchill.
Oh!
Please.
Oh,
Stay.
no.
Sir Knightley can sound the alarm.
We will both go.
He's coming to me. His noble look. Such change in one moment. From misery
Mr. Martin?
to perfect happiness.
I am determined against any interference.
He said, you know what? I'm gonna come back at a better time.
Do you suppose Mr. Knightley might extend us all an invitation to the Abbey?
I should be very glad.
Oh, leave that to me. It is my party. I will invite your guests.
One married woman in all the world whom I can ever allow to invite what guests she pleases.
There you go. Stand your ground.
No, Mrs. Knightley.
Summer! Pretty. He's looking hardcore. I like the music in this movie, too. What a cool mustache. What was that look for?
Please excuse me.
Is she scared of it? What did Emma do to this girl?
May I escort you?
I also do like what they did with that camera work. Focus was on Emma, and then whenever he said Harriet's name, it shifted to Harriet. That was cool. I'm confused. It's between Emma, Jane, and Harriet.
Be so kind when I am missed. Say that I am gone home. We all know at times what it is to be wearied in spirit. Mine are exhausted.
Wide angle shots. I eat them up.
Have I missed the party?
Look who's back.
We're exploring the house.
I was detained by my aunt.
We're going to Box Hill tomorrow.
Well, if you wish me to stay and join the party, I will.
Oh, that's a dope shot. I love that shot.
I'm obliged to you for telling me to come today.
I really like the cute little umbrella. It smells so sophisticated. I kind of want the one. Oh. And he's just sitting there watching. He can't get mad because he pulled Harriet instead.
Our companions are excessively stupid. What should we do to rouse them?
Why do I really like the way that they set them up? Like, this is such a cute, like, I don't know, just looking at it gives me butterflies.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am ordered by Miss Woodhouse. Only requires something entertaining from each of you. She engages to laugh heartily at them all.
I shall be sure to say 3 dull things as soon as I open my mouth.
When have you ever stopped at 3?
Oh, is she gonna cry?
I see what she means.
Emma, no.
I must have made myself very disagreeable, or she would not have said such a thing to an old friend.
Oh, no.
I cannot think what I have done.
She really hurt her feelings. feelings?
With all my heart, I'm quite ready.
Wow, everybody left her. That was pretty mean.
How could you be so unfeeling to Miss Bates? To a woman of her character and age and situation.
This is why you have to watch your words.
She has seen you grow
too
up
hot.
from when her notice
I'm
of you was
tired.
an honour. Laugh at her and humble her. And before others, many of whom are entirely guided by your treatment of her, it was badly done indeed.
Wow, he's not wrong. It was in this moment she learned her actions have consequences. She loves that little seat right there.
I've been inconsiderate and indelicate and irrational and unfeeling.
I thought he was just supposed to walk away. Wow, thanks, Dad. Is that a door?
I'm afraid Jane is not very well.
I'm so very sorry, Miss Bates.
Look at Emma, changing, growing, developing.
But you are always kind, Miss Woodhouse.
No, she's not.
I regret I cannot stay, sir.
Where are you going? Say your goodbyes.
Goodbye, Emma.
Mrs. Churchill is dead.
Yo!
It is impossible to express our surprise. Frank and Jane Fairfax are engaged.
Huh?
Formed at
Wow.
Weymouth and kept a secret from everybody.
Huh?
Before either of them came to Highbury,
I'm shooketh.
he sent the pianoforte.
He has confessed.
If he was secretly engaged, why still flirt with her?
I'm so very sorry, Harriet. When you gave me reason to believe that you did care about him.
Knightley. Is it Knightley?
How could you so mistake me?
Are you speaking of Mr. Knightley?
Yes, she is.
Of course. I thought you knew.
This is gonna end bad, guys. This is gonna end real bad.
I was thinking of a much more precious circumstance.
When he
Of Mr.
came in,
Knightley's
yep,
coming
when
and
he
asking
came.
me to dance.
Have you any idea of Mr. Knightley's returning your affection?
He seemed almost to be asking me if my affections were engaged.
Is it possible that he might have been alluding to Mr. Martin?
You think of Mr. Knightley for yourself.
This is awkward.
I refuse Mr. Martin because of you.
I knew this was gonna happen. Emma pushing her to refuse Mr. Martin was gonna come back and bite her. It surely is. You have to make a decision, my guy. Who will it be? All right.
Miss Fairfax and Frank Churchill.
Yep.
You will forget him.
My blindness to what was going on led me to act in a way that I must always be ashamed of.
He is a disgrace to the name of man.
You speak as if you envied him.
Yeah.
And I do envy him.
Look at him. He's looking at her with wild eyes. Tell her you like her.
You will not ask
Do
me
it.
why.
Just
I
tell
must
her.
tell you what you will not ask, though I may wish it unsaid the next
Then
moment.
do not speak it.
I understand why she's doing it, because she's trying to be a good friend, because she already messed up her friend's love life in the first place. But I'm like, girl, he ran after your carriage. He's always been there. He makes sure he keeps you in check. Just let him see it. But I do like that shot. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, he's got
If you wish to
tears.
speak to me,
Oh,
I will hear
stop.
whatever.
Have I no chance of ever succeeding? My dearest Emma, the dearest you will always be, my dearest, most beloved Emma. Tell me at once, if I loved you less, then I might be able to talk about it more. But you know what I am. I have lectured you, I've blamed you, but you understand me. You understand my feelings.
The eyes, the intensity.
Will you marry me?
Girl, you better say yes. She's gonna run. She's gonna run. Oh.
Emma.
Why is her nose bleeding? Is she okay? That is the worst time to have a nosebleed.
I cannot.
Harriet! She's in love with you!
Oh, yeah.
You danced with her!
Oh.
Spoke of vomit! and seemed to the verge of asking if her affections were engaged!
To Robert Martin! Him to put his suit to
Bro.
Miss Smith a second time. He still loves her.
No, I must do it.
That's so funny. Like, she's just leaving. That's all. He's like, all right. Yes, I got my words out there. I really like how in that moment, it gave me like very Pride and Prejudice, intense love. Like, I'm confessing my feelings for you. In my fashion, in terms of how this movie is filmed, it goes back into this quirky, cool moment. I don't understand the nosebleed. That was funny. I really thought we were gonna get one of those like, no, I cannot, and then just leave it like that. I don't know. This is just such a funny movie. You got some explaining to do, girlie.
I have a confession to make.
I screwed you over.
I have caused you great suffering,
I interfered with your happiness.
as I have also caused the suffering of my friend.
Look at that character growth. Oh, it's her picture. Stop. I love that. He's gonna hang that up. There you go, Emma. I'm interested to know how she's gonna react.
Mr. Robert Martin has offered me his hand.
Please tell me you're taking it.
I have accepted.
Yay! Let's go.
Then he is the most fortunate man of my acquaintance. Harriet,
Oh.
There is something else. I have had a letter from my father. Now that I have come of age, he has revealed himself.
Wow.
He is a tradesman.
Oh, is she moving?
He makes galoshes.
I don't know what a galosha is.
He comes to Highbury next week on purpose to meet with me.
And I hope you will bring him to Hartfield.
Aww. Stop. That's sweet. What if she started just tumbling down the grass? Aww, they're so cute. I'm glad that they were able to get together in the end. We love a good happy ending over here. How is he staring at her? Can't even focus on their books. Love how he's doing the same hand thing as the dad.
Do you feel a draft, Mr. Knightley? About the knees?
I cannot say that I do, sir.
Is she?
In fact...
Oh, is it to give them privacy?
Yes.
That's
No,
sweet
not
of the
that.
dad.
This one.
Aww. Girl, what are you doing? Aww.
How could I ever leave him?
You don't have to.
Then I shall come here.
You would quit the Abbey.
Wow.
Sacrifice your independence.
Look at
Live
how he's
constantly
looking at her.
with my father in no house of your own.
Yeah.
How is it now, Mr. Knightley?
Much better now.
I love that. The fact that he was willing to sacrifice for her. Stop. I love. Okay, guys. Yeah, give him some privacy. Oh. Yes, a wedding scene. Let's stinking go. If you know, you know. I like the detailing on his collar of like the branches. That's really cool. Oh. And look at her. She said she wasn't gonna get married, and look at her now. With her sweet dad. This is a terrible day. I need him to say that. Oh, he approves too. Oh, he's got a tear on his face. Oh, I love it.
Dearly beloved friends, and this woman.
Look at him.
Honourable estate
Not too bad.
of man's great innocence.
Hey, he said innocence right. Those loves are pretty. She actually got married. Oh, she's got a tear on her face too. That was sweet. Good job, Autumn de Wild. I really liked that movie. You guys were not lying about how cute and funny this is. This was such a fun, romantic, light-hearted movie. I love the costumes. I loved the scenery. I just loved everything about it. The colors, the looks, the love, the dad. I'm actually gonna go look this up to see if they got any awards. If they didn't, they should have gotten an award for costuming at least. Best new film. Is this is the director, is this her first film or something? Was this popular at the time? Like, I don't remember ever seeing anything about this movie. I love hearing fun facts about the movie, how it was filmed, shot, behind the scenes. So if you know anything about that in this movie or any other movies that I watch moving forward, please drop it down below. But if you like this video, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, because like I said, that helps my channel grow. I appreciate y'all's patience. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Blue. The colors, though. The colors are just so stinking